have no idea how to do a live stream. I've never done this before. I just got home. There's crap everywhere. Yeah, do it like that. What's happening? I just got home. I had C-SPAN on when I left. And there were people shouting when I walked in the door, and there was yelling, and I'm like, is that the Capitol? What's happening right now? Maybe I should try a normal channel. I have no idea what's going on right now. I was out. I went to like have snacks in Walmart. No idea what's going on. It's related to that. It's not something separate that's going on here at the Capitol, although it does sound like we may be about to get an overhead announcement here. So we're going to keep an ear on that. I went like that. This is my joke. My joke. Really, what's happening? Is this it? Is this the revolution? It looks smaller than I anticipated. I should probably put a sweater on, sweatshirt on. I have fat arms and I'm cold. My hair's a mess, but it's better than normal. It was in a hat. Should I like lower the volume again? I don't want to copyright infringe on anything. House of Representatives evacuated as protesters enter Capitol building. Because like I said, I had left it on C-SPAN when I left. I leave the TV on sometimes. And I came in the door just about, 20 minutes ago. Went to the bathroom. I start hearing shouting and sounds like people yelling about stuff and, with echo, like in a big hallway room or whatever. This is crazy. I've never done this before. So we'll see what happens. It's a good time to learn how to use your webcam. Is it going like slow and stuff? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just figured maybe this is the end. So I might as well go live at the end. They said on C-SPAN, they said they were shooting in there. I mean, this was coming. They've been building up to this. No stimulus checks for people. Completely ignoring everybody who voted for Trump. Acting like they didn't exist. They're the worst people on earth for 4 years. And all they had to do was do an election. Count it normal. Nobody go to bed in the middle of the night. Count everything. Everybody watching. Everybody would have accepted that it was fair and straight election. Might not have liked it, whoever won, but when you purposely make a mess and you make it look so much like something real nefarious went on, you can't expect people to just stand down. This is still the United States. We still believe in freedom. A lot of people still do. Just this morning, before I left on C-SPAN, that this lady was, they take questions. This lady said something to the guy about, oh, you don't think that people are going to just, put up with it. He's like, what are you saying? She's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I forgot if his name's Pablo or Pedro. And don't say, because he's good looking, don't say I'm a racist. I just don't remember which name he is. I don't watch C-SPAN that much, but I had it on this morning because I wasn't sure what time. I always miss things. I'll put it back on C-SPAN because I put it on NBC to see what they were up to, but I felt better when I could just see the camera inside. They shut that camera off. Now I'm just looking at the dome. This is nuts. This is really nuts. I know the light's too bright. I was going to buy a lampshade. Long story. Lampshades are expensive. Like $7 whole. I think stuff's really going on, and they're just acting like they don't know, because there were cameras inside. Yeah, pandemonium. The guy just said, you better believe it. Police officers have been injured. Melee. He said melee. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta see. How long has this been going on? Like I said, I got home about 2:30, and it didn't sound like it had started. It sounded like it was starting when I went to the bathroom. This, oh my, Civil War trending. Oh my God. Oh my God. All the buildings in the U.S. Capitol are now under lockdown following a security threat. Oh, I never thought. It never occurred to me that they would just go into. Okay, I'm glad I went to Burger King one last time. It's over, isn't it? I don't like this world. I'm not saying I condone anything or condemn anything. I'm just a witness to this very strange world. And it's been a ruin. We could have been friends. Everybody could have got along. If people just didn't. Man. One side throws a tantrum for 4 years. Then they feel like they're on top and they tell everybody else, okay, now you be good. And don't you throw a tantrum. Here we are. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what, I just, like I said, I bought a webcam. This is a cheap, like $20 webcam. I bought it, 2 weeks ago. I've been trying to figure out how to work it off and on. Thought I was going to try to figure out how to use it last night and try to do a reaction video just to see if I could do it. And then I messed up everything. So when I heard all the shouting, I said, let me just go live. It's the end. Probably not the end. It's probably the beginning. Which could be crazy. The U.S. Capitol is locked down. This is not. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me see. Let me go back on NBC. It's a weird camera angle. Oh, wow. Look at that Trump flag. Look at that Trump flag. Wow, there's a lot of people. Wow. Wow, I know people on that side, they're always freaking out about what it's going to look like. Who knows? What are our foreign friends going to say? Well, they've been protesting every stinking thing for years. The yellow vest guys in France, British people went outside a bunch of times last year before the pandemic. They were always outside protesting something. I don't know what they protested. So what is the deal here? Members of Congress handed gas masks as protesters enter Capitol. That is so nuts. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, I don't even know anymore. This is so crazy. It's really here. Why is this? Oh, Trump, Trump. Trump's literally not doing anything. There's a bunch of people outside, and they're not Trump. Mars did move into Taurus. Oh my God, I like astrology. I'm seeing this from Starseed Astrology. They're right. Mars moved into Taurus. It's been in Aries all this time, which I have Mars in Aries. You didn't see me storm the castle. Wow. Yeah, it's true. They're not looting. They're not throwing any bottles or throwing fires or fireworks or anything like we saw all summer. It's just flags. I mean, I don't know what's going on in the Capitol. They took the camera. I don't know. The revolution should be televised. We should see. Oh, that's so many people. That's a lot of people. That's the Capitol. Oh, wow. I've never seen it. I mean, maybe the hippies did this stuff in the 60s. I don't know. Maybe it's nuts. And the wind is perfect for those flags. Oh my God. Somebody's coming out on a stretcher. What's that? Is this the beginning? I mean, is stuff going to happen all over tonight? Wow, this is pretty amazing. I mean, I don't really know. I don't even know what I'm doing. This has been 12 minutes already. I wonder what else is going on. Is that, can you see the squigglies? Is that my fault? Or how do I put the... See this? I don't know. Let's see if I know how to tweet anyone in the bowl. Yeah, I need some cool sculpting. You don't have to tell me. Did the National Guard get there? Because do they need to request them? I mean, come on. It's on. Right, those are mostly trees, not people. Okay, let me see what I look like. But this is what my hair does, because I have curly hair. So I pull it back if I don't put a bunch of goop and stuff on it. And end up going like this. I can't even believe this. I was literally trying to figure out how to work all this stuff. Never figured it out. Oh my goodness. There's some... a ton of people. I'm fascinated. You know, the flags look great. I must admit, it really looks like a revolution. It really does. You know, like they would do in the movies. Like, I think there was a movie called Revolution where they had a big flag on the poster. How could you know? Wow, their cameras are worse than mine. It always amazes me. Like, when the president was going to the hospital that time, it was like the worst camera. They're calling it the siege of the Capitol. Why, yeah, wow. Oh, they're blaming him, of course. Okay. Mm-hmm. He has magic. He can make people do things. I really want to go get that tea. Well, not tea. The tea's here. I need to get some sugar. Look, I'm what, 47. First president I remember being president was Jimmy Carter. He seemed like a nice man. I know that for the last 20, 30 years, they've been saying he was a horrible president because nothing bad happened except I think gas prices were high, but there were no wars. So everybody said what a horrible president he was. Now, like last year, they started saying, oh, what a great guy. Ronald Reagan. I mean, I voted for him because Jimmy Carter on the Weekly Reader poll, I voted for Ronald Reagan because Jimmy Carter kept cutting into Dukes of Hazzard. All right, but then I was like 6 years old. Then when Ronald Reagan was president, everybody I knew hated the guy, right? We get to when he's dying and they're doing all these big ceremonies. Oh, what a great president. They've been saying what a wonderful president he was. When I grew up, everybody I knew hated Ronald Reagan. He was supposed to be the worst guy ever, right? Then I started being old enough to know. You had Bush, the first Bush, who hated broccoli, threw up on the Japanese guy, got us into Iraq for oil or whatever. And then we got Clinton, who everybody kind of liked. But then come find out some of the stuff he didn't work out for us, didn't work out for me. He's the first person I voted for twice. Then after that, I stopped believing in a lot of this stuff. I became an independent. I was a Democrat. Obviously, I grew up in Massachusetts, Democrat country, but I became an independent, and it's been a hot mess ever since. But, you know, why people for the last 4 years chose to have such anxiety about Donald Trump and to hate the man is one thing, but to freak out every time he breathes and to make our country a living hell for 4 years. Now we go through this stuff with this. A plague comes around every 100 years, and instead of us acting and banding together and doing what needed to be done, which was to keep calm and carry on, not completely shut down, people were always going to die. That's what happens with plagues. It's not nice. It's not fair. And it is a real disease. It was not a hoax disease, but some parts of the story were twisted for a narrative, and that's where we've been, and that's what people cannot stand being lied to. People hate the truth, but they cannot stand being lied to. People are very funny things. And it's just, I thought I knew something would probably happen. I thought I was waiting for people to rise up a long time ago because of the lockdowns before the election even happened. And then people kept not freaking out and kept not revolting. And wow, it's amazing. It's really amazing to me. It's just 20 minutes. I really don't know how long I should do this for. If I should take a break and come back. I think people do live streams for a long time, but I'm going to have to get my tea if I do that. Can you even hear me? I don't know. Can you hear me? Is there anybody there? Alright, I'm going to end this, and then I will see what else is going on. Because now I'm thinking, what if it didn't have my, I think maybe it should have. I think you should be able to hear me. This is so interesting. It looks pretty calm to me. I mean, honestly, I know they were supposed to be shooting in the Capitol, but they, like I said, they took the cameras. All the cameras that I'm looking at are outside. Now, let me go back to C-SPAN. Yeah, everybody's outside, so I don't know what's going on inside. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to see if it worked. I have no idea. And then maybe I'll come back on, or I'll just tape what I'm talking about. This is crazy, but I want to see what the press is saying, and foreign press. So amazing right now that this is actually happening. All right. 2021. Better than 2020 already.